What's up, guys? So I haven't done a video in a while because it's just my channel is just kind of on the down low, and just I had a migraine for like 2.5 days, but when I did manage to go to the Nike outlet, I returned the Moon Racers that I bought online. Yes, you can return shoes if you buy them online. You can go to any Nike factory outlet and just get your money right back. It's cool. That's one really good benefit. Adidas right now is actually screwing me. I returned a pair, never got a refund. I had to. They told me to deal with PayPal, so it's in dispute right now. God, it got dark. Look at this. The sun keeps going in and out. It's ridiculous. The sun keeps going in and out, and it's getting really old. Okay, so my quick review on the Turbo Pegasus. They are actually indeed called the Pegasus 35 Turbos. I would have never bought the original Pegasus 35s had I known these were coming out. I would have snagged these up right away and never looked back. That's the type of shoe this is right here. It's light. It feels like the Epic React in the weight, just a little different. But the shape is like the Pegasus Turbo. So it's basically like the Pegasus Turbo on steroids. It's one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life. It's insane. And I keep saying that every time I make a video. It's like, when I first got the Epic React, I'm like, these are the best shoes I've ever had. And it's just like this. Look at this sun. This is just terrible. But guys, these are just better than the Epic Reacts. They just are. It's just one of those things. You get buy the Epic React, and you're like, hey, the Pegasus Turbo's coming out, I'm gonna get that too. And then before you know it, you have 5 pairs of shoes sitting around that you intermittently wear. So it's fine. But I sort of have some buyer's regrets. So now, and I'll tell you why. Now with the Turbos, those are the bomb. Those are true hype shoes, and they deserve every minute of it. Now here's the surprise. So I take back the Moon Racers, get my money back. I'm about to walk out the door, and I'm thinking, hey, I came out to this outlet. It's not that far away from me, but I came all the way out here to return some shoes. I might as well look around for some sales. I look around, and there's open boxes everywhere. I try on these all-out lows just for the heck of it, because I've tried them on before, and I always loved the way they felt, except my heel wanted to roll on the inside of the shoe. However, when I tried this pair on, it just felt as if the Zoom Air was pressurized a little more. So my foot really wasn't rolling, and what I was experiencing was some serious energy return bounce from this shoe. And I've never felt it with any other shoe before, ever prior to this in my entire life. Regular Nike Air isn't even that great, especially the old versions, the original 81 or whatever the hell year they were. It's somewhere in the early 80s, the Air Max. The Air Max 1 is basically just style. It's like, hey, there's an air bubble in here. It's going to cushion me a little bit. This legit works. This legit Zoom Air here, it's like magic. I feel like every time I wear these, something's going on, and you're completely aware of it. It's pushing you forward. Unlike even these don't push you forward. They just basically cushion your entire foot, and you could barely feel anything on the ground. You feel nothing. It's just like you're walking on literal clouds. You think Boost is cloud-like? Well, this is way better than Boost. And I haven't worn the Boost. I haven't worn the Sauconys. I haven't worn the 270s. I haven't worn the Pegasus 35s ever since I got these, or these, of course. And I think I wore the Epic Reacts once, like in the last 2 weeks. So it's like, once I got these Turbos, it just game over. That's just the best shoe that I've ever had. And this would come, I have to say, this is tied for the top because it just works differently. It doesn't feel like a cloud on your foot. It feels like a trampoline. So when you're running in these, it literally offers what most companies try to sell you as energy return, which I don't even think any true Air Max does, because the 270s has the biggest rear air bubble I've ever seen, and I believe there's going to be a 720 coming out, which will probably have a lot of hype around it, but they made so many of the 270s that there was no resale value around it. but the 720s might be something special. I'm not sure. It looks to offer the same rear cushioning, except somehow they incorporate it into the front. I don't know, from what I've seen. I could barely remember. I just know that I saw it and freaked out and said, holy crap, weird. But once I got this on sale, $69, it was literally game over. I have two of my absolute favorite shoes of all time. The bottom is got plenty of rubber, but it is like a crystallized rubber, except for the tippy top here. And there's like a Phylon midsole, I believe, compression molded EVA, whatever you want to call it. And then of course the full length Zoom Air, which is Zoom Air was always one of my favorite Zooms. I did have an earlier like Spider-Man type looking shoe, which also had a Zoom Air, and I loved it. I wore it to death, but it did not have anything like this springy Zoom Air here. It just had a rear unit that was visible, and then it had two little front air pockets. And whereas they were great, they were nothing compared to this. So that's my review, guys. I just I wanted to share this with you guys because even though my channel isn't really blowing up anymore, I just felt like you guys have to know about these Air Zoom All Outs, or what is it? I always forget. Yeah, All Outs. So the Air Zoom All Out, Google it. If you can get it for cheap, just get it. And if you don't like it, just return it. But like I said, if you weigh anywhere from like 130 to 160 pounds, there's that certain window I think that those people will benefit the most. If you're too heavy, I think you're gonna roll your ankle possibly. So watch out for that. And if you're a very neutral walker or runner, these should be fine. You may not even roll your ankle if you're heavy, if you walk dead straight. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but that's all I have to say about these shoes. This is just my absolute favorite shoe, as well as this. They do two totally different things. One fully cushions your walk in an absolute amazing way. I wore them to the gym today, expecting to be let down because I was so used to this, and I wasn't. But these just do something completely different, but yet still is amazing. It just offers this absolute crazy energy return, trampoline feel, bounce. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Till next time, peace out.